Okay, so I wasn't going to review this one, primarily because I don't think even its own marketing team were aware it was coming out. Second, because, you know, it's apparently the end of the world as we know it. And thirdly, I took one look at this film and started getting flashbacks to that god-awful Will Smith Bright film. But then I saw that this film was banned in Kuwait, Oman, Qatar and Saudi Arabia, as one female Cyclops police officer character in the film named Spectre, who's on screen for less than 30 seconds, voiced by Lena Waithe, briefly indicates that she is a lesbian. I don't approve of cinematic censorship, and I certainly don't care for bullies. So, I bought my ticket, sat down for what I didn't know at the time was my last trip to the silver screen for who knows how long, and enjoyed a really solid effort from Pixar. It's not their best work, but it's considerably more optimistic than last year's baby's first introduction to nihilism, the now Oscar-winning Toy Story 4.
Life is pain. Life is only pain.
But Onward didn't have the best of starts with me. I mean, putting the names of your stars, in this case Spider-Man and Thor, in what little advertising I saw smacks a little of DreamWorks beating their "look who we've got in our film, pay no attention to the actual quality of our film because we've gotten A-listers in instead of getting actual, you know, voice actors drum." And credit to Pixar, because where DreamWorks sort of worked this whole "it's the 90s but with magical creatures and smartphones instead of people" shtick with stupid puns and obvious instantly dated pop culture references, Pixar just didn't. Which is great. The plot's fairly interesting as well, with two brothers, Thor and Spider-Man, going on a quest to find the time to say goodbye to a loved one properly in a world full of magical creatures that have replaced magic with technology. A nice solid framework around which to build this world. Lots of interesting funny side characters, some nice emotional moments, the animation is fantastic, and the plot moves along at a nice pace. But this is Pixar, the best CGI animation studio working today, and that's the minimum I would expect from anything that they release. Look, Onward is a fun time. It's not up there with Toy Story 3, but it's a hell of a lot better than The Good Dinosaur or the utterly wretched Cars franchise, but when you're on lockdown and being asked to watch it for the 100th time, you won't really mind. Its central characters, one brother is afraid of everything, the other is a slacker, aren't exactly unique, but they're pleasant enough, and I never knew how attached you could become to a pair of disembodied legs. It makes sense in context, I promise. You'll chuckle at the funny bits, get misty eyes at the sad bits, and vaguely remember liking it on the way home. And sometimes that's all you need from a film. Especially when it's either this or have the last film you saw before the cinemas closed be The Hunt. So I definitely think that you should see it, but what did you guys think, and what was the last film you saw before the shutdown? Comment below, let me know. I'm Daniel, it's been a dunking. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe.